Hi guys, it's Jazz and welcome back to Life by Jazz TV, where creating a brand and a life that you love on your own terms is celebrated. We're in it together. So glad that you're here hanging out with me. What creates a preferred brand and why does it matter? At the end of the day, a preferred brand is a brand that inspires some sort of action. Today I wanted to share with you a book that's really helped me understand a lot about branding. It's called Primal Branding. It's kind of a really scary looking book, I'm not gonna lie. If this was just like sitting at Barnes & Noble, I probably wouldn't pick it up. My friend gave this to me. Amelia Travis of Stoked Yogi actually gave me this book, and I read it because I trust her and she has a really beautiful and engaging, and I love her brand. It's just awesome. You will overcome your fear of branding when you overcome the fear of this cover. And it's true, there's a lot of amazing information in this book, and that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. A lot of marketing books tend to be dry, have a lot of examples that like I don't really give a shit about, but this book breaks it down really simple, and it really just gets to the core of our primal instincts as human beings to gather as tribes, as communities behind causes that we care about. Everyone cares about something. Throughout history, this art has been used for good and it's been used for bad. And the reason why I'm sharing it with you today is because I'm a firm believer that you, just like me, are a change maker in this world, and we have really great intentions. So the more people who know how to use primal branding, I believe this world will be a better place. And so I wanted to share with you. There are 7 brand messages that author Patrick Hanlon outlines in this book that he says, when communicated, will together create a more preferred brand. And the more that you can understand how branding works and why you become emotionally attached to certain brands and not to others is so important. So what are these 7 brand messages? Well, the first one is creation story. And creation story is really just all about communicating where you come from. Understanding where someone's from is one of the most basic ways to connect with people. The second one is creed. And all creed really means is, what do you believe? What are your beliefs in life? And what do you stand behind? Expressing what you believe and what your passions are is really what's going to connect you with like-minded individuals. The third one is icons, and icons can be your logo, but if you don't have a business, a really good example of a possible icon that you can have for yourself when you're personally branding is your social media avatar, your default icon on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube. The tip I have is to keep those images consistent. That's a way to educate and have consistency with your icons when you're communicating this brand message to people. The next one is rituals, and all rituals means is really just repeated actions that you have with other people. And it's really just a way to create order in a sense of chaos. Everyone knows social media is really chaotic. So when you're creating and building a community online, it is really important to create some sort of order and consistency so that people know and can rely on something coming from you. Whether it's weekly, monthly, daily, it's just a good practice to have within your brand. So the next one is understanding who your pagans are and who these non-believers are. And what this really means is, who are you not? When I first heard this, I was like, well, why do I care who I'm not? The reason why is because if you know who you're not, you know who you are. And an exercise that I did was I opened up a Google Doc. I made 2 tables. One of them was what I'm not, what I am. And when you know who you're not, you really do know better who you are. And that was one of the most clarifying exercises I've done as far as understanding who myself is and what my brand is. The next one is sacred words. And all that really means is culture. There are words that you use and you understand based on being in that group. For example, in the yoga world, we use words like namaste and some Sanskrit words that if you've been to a yoga class, you might know. Having these sacred words or words that you use within a culture or a group really help to build a sense of belonging. And that's really what creating a brand is feeling belonging and feeling like a part of a community. Last one and most important one is the leader. So in a personal branding sense, you're the leader, and a leader is someone who represents this all these 7 brand messages. So again, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. So please leave a comment and head over to my website, lifebyjazz.com, and sign up for my list. I send out soulful inspiration, and I promise I will never spam because I freaking hate spam. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and share it with a friend. And until next time, remember, there's no shame in branding yourself. And in fact, it is your duty as a change maker in this world to share your skills, your expertise, and your passions with the world. See you guys next week. Remember, you just landed an interview. That's huge because that means that you made it that far and they actually want to meet you. So go into interviews with confidence knowing that they are already interested in you.